Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for the fan call-in show. It's been a minute. Like I said, you lot wanted this show, so I hope that everybody who wanted the show calls in. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the whole point of the call-in show. Big up to everybody who's locked in. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I hope you've had a good day. We've got a new member of the channel. Big up to RSI. Appreciate you becoming a new member. I think you're now member number 51 on the channel, man. So big up to you for becoming a new member. If you are a member of the channel, you do get priority call in. So if you are a member, you do get priority call in. If not, you then have to wait first come, first serve. You must have a camera on. Like I said, my United calling show. So for those that are not United fans, then obviously you will have to wait until the end, possibly, to get something to say. But yeah, man, let's get it cracking. Let's get it in. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Like I said to you, we want to talk about Jim Ratcliffe and Ten Hag. What do you believe should happen? Do you think that the manager should be allowed time, or do you think for me, or do you think for yourself, sorry, should I say, that the manager should get sacked and we bring in an interim, etc., etc. So yeah, man, I want to put the link in the chat right now. Call in now, and there we go. I'm gonna pin it to the chat. And yeah, don't be shy. Like I said to you, have your camera on. But yeah, don't be shy, people. If you are a United fan, like I said, I don't need these calling shows often. So do use the time wisely now to call in. There we go. There we go. Right. The link is pinned there, people. Like I said, if you are a member of the channel, you do get priority. So big up to everybody who's a channel member and whatnot. But yeah, let's bring in Orest Talks. Yes, brother, you
Yes,
good?
Saeed. Yes, Saeed. How are you, man? How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Obviously, this topic is about Ratcliffe and Ten Hag. For me, look,
Yeah.
when I look at it, obviously Ten Hag's he's gonna have Casemiro back, Martin's back. If he still does not get the results, he's gone. It's as simple as that for me. If he gets his
Yeah.
squad back, because obviously he likes to use injuries as in his interviews, which is for me is mind baffling. But if he gets his players back and still does not get the results, he's gone. Said. But the thing is, we
Mm.
say that, but then do we want to have Steve McLaren as interim, Darren Fletcher? We don't need that.
Mm.
But I don't
Mm.
know, man, because Graham Potter, I think that's likely to happen for me. Ratcliffe, that's his guy, number one candidate. But
Mm. Mm.
I don't want. The thing is, I don't want Potter. I don't know about you say because I
But what is it about Potter you don't like? What is it about Potter? What is it? The Chelsea, is it a Chelsea situation that happened?
I think
Is that
it's
why more you're
for
you're
me.
kind
For
of
me,
not
it's
inclined
Chelsea.
to?
If he didn't go
Mm.
Chelsea, for me, if he didn't go Chelsea, I would have taken 100%. But listen, I tuned into Nuriddin's stream last night. You're on the bandwagon with Brailsford, man. What's going on? Like, you're with
No,
that. You
that's
with the
not,
hype.
bro. Listen. A lot of people are misquoting me. I am on the bandwagon of football structure. That's what I'm on. I
I
don't
get
care
that.
about, I just want football people in.
Of
That's what I
course.
want. I want to see football changes. I don't want to see Myrtle here. I don't want to see Richard Arnold here. You know what I mean? Like these guys need to be replaced. If that means we get footballing people, then I'm happy with that, man. I'll take that all day long. You see
Of
what I
course.
mean,
So,
bro?
we need a football structure, man. We need that because John Murta madness all
Yeah.
this hype. I've never been into this Murta hype. So for me, get rid of him. For me, Dan Ashworth, I'm not sure if I believe that. Um,
Mm. Yeah,
when he
I
comes,
don't. You know what? That's the one I don't really believe as well. To be honest with you, like I feel like Paul Mitchell, yeah, but Dan Ashworth, we have to pay a lot of money to get him out, man. That's what I'm like. Is that really gonna happen, or is that more paper talk? You know what I'm saying?
Of course. But Wigan, I'm sorry, Saeed, if I'm being honest, I think we're getting knocked out. If I'm being honest, I think
Nah, nah, come on, man. Relax, 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 man. Bro, you know how bad they are, bro. You know how bad they are. They're in League One, man. I know we're shit, but we gotta beat Wigan, man. We gotta beat
I
Wigan,
think
surely.
I think the Spurs game. That's the game that Ten Hag, that saves his job. The Spurs game, because obviously they've got players
Yeah,
missing out on and stuff. And Highline, yeah. Listen, we've seen it before, and then we'll lose to Wolves. The next game is same old crap, man. But listen, we'll see. I think it's gonna be rough weeks for Ten Hag if he doesn't get his results.
yeah.
But yeah, that's what I think for me. But what do you
Now,
think, Saeed?
big up, man. I think for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it should have been sacked ages ago, but I don't know what the plan is. I still would have it interim. I don't mind interims. I think a lot of people look at interims and be like, yo, it's bad. Yeah. Yeah, Ralph Ragnick was bad, but look how successful he was in terms of telling us what to do next. Open heart surgery. We keep talking about it till now. We would not have known that if we didn't have Ralph Ragnick at the club. You know what I'm saying? So it opened up a lot of eyes, man. I think sometimes interim, it's good to know like what do you need, what needs to happen. It gives time to kind of like reconsider things and whatnot. So I think interims can be good, man. It just depends on what kind of what's the plan is and what kind of principles is he setting to the team as well. It's not going to be some holiday camp, that one's there. So let's see, man. I just hope there's change, man, because right now you can see it's clearly not working. Simple. You can see it's clearly not working. But we'll find out, man. But big up to you, my bro. Ores Talks Football. Make sure you follow his YouTube channel. Big up to you, bro. Chat up soon. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up, man. We're gonna pull up our member first because I remember he joined as a member. So if you are a member, people, you get priority first in. Big up to RSI. Thanks for becoming a member, bro. How are you, man?
I say, how are you? Happy New Year.
Yeah, happy New Year to you, bro. How are you, man?
Fine, bro. First of all, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm fan of you. I watch Big
Thank you,
Six and I
thank you,
follow
bro.
you. That's why I tried
Appreciate it.
another membership, but it's not working. I will change the membership again. Uh, my friends are all United fans.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
go
yeah.
to pubs.
What are you saying?
We go to pubs. We have screenings. Last screenings will be there. I am the only Liverpool fan, but
Wow.
I am the only Liverpool fan. There are 9 or 10 members are all are Man United fans.
Mm.
Yeah,
What are you
but
saying? What are you saying? How are they feeling? How are they feeling? How are they feeling? What do you understand their frustrations?
yeah, see, I'm so bad for them because uh, you are the top till 2013, right? Until Sir Alex was gone, you are the top.
Mm.
But this amount of years without a trophy, without the Premier League or without them, but this year they are more frustrated.
Mm.
They have seen more lows.
Yep.
See, they all given party for me for 7-0. 7-0. But I have to give party for them because they finished in Champions League, right?
Yep. Yep.
You are not finished in Champions League. But see, the times you have to change. But I think, see, in this transfer window, you link it with Timo Werner and Choupo-Moting.
Not good, man. Not good. They're not good. Not
See.
good silence.
In Big Six, you compare Nunes and Werner, right?
No, no, I don't think I'd compare them to. But they're similar in terms of their attributes, in terms of the
Yeah.
way they play. You know what I mean? It's a lot of
Yes.
they miss a lot of chances, but they cause a lot
Mhm.
of danger in behind. If you know what I mean, they cause a lot of
Uh,
danger
s-
in
yeah,
behind.
yeah, but
So in that way, yeah,
I
similar.
think, yeah, but all are saying sack Ten Hag. See, I don't want to sack Ten Hag because see, it is not. I'm saying in Liverpool fan, but I just want to see what he does until the players will return.
Mm, mm,
Last year he got results, but there are some problems are there, but he got results.
mm,
But I want to see what he will do with. You see, if the Ineos backs Ten Hag,
mm,
they supply what they want, the structure. If Ten Hag asks one player, they say no. We will give this player, take that player. See, I like Elise was perfect signing for you, man. Perfect
Mm,
signing for you. See,
mm.
do you think after Rooney and Ronaldo, Nani, he will be the best winger, right?
I don't know. I look at it. We need a plan.
Signing,
So
sir,
obviously,
signing, signing. See, I'm
yeah.
not comparing the players, but in the wings, Rooney, Ronaldo, Nani was excellent, excellent. But in terms of winger signings, there is no one is there from
Mm.
last years,
Yeah, we've
right?
had a lot of bad signings. We'll have a lot of bad signings
Yeah,
come to the football club. Yeah, yeah,
Anthony was shit. Yeah,
yeah. Anthony, yeah.
If Elise signs, that will be most important signing will be.
Mm. Yeah,
I
true,
think
true,
the
true.
structure has to be changed. And I see as a Liverpool fan, I don't want to see Elise there. But
Mm.
if Ten Hag has times have changed, I don't want Ten Hag to sack now. Don't sack now. Wait until May. Look at the results. See if it is better. Okay. If it is not good, always he will go right. And I don't want Potter. I don't want Potter, man.
Mm. Yeah,
See,
same,
he is
same.
not a pressure. He
Yeah,
is not a pressure guy.
he's not the he hasn't got the kind of the character to kind of be the Man United
Yes.
manager. So
Yeah.
we'll find out. We'll find out. But RS, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate you
Thank
coming
you.
on.
Have
You
a
are
nice day, bro.
you
Bye,
too, man.
Saeed.
You too. Big up to RS. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Let's bring in Schick. Is it Schick? Big up to Schick. How are you?
Peak. Yeah, man. Big up, big up. I'm from the Sarcasm City crew. I'm like one of the
Yeah,
regulars
man.
on this channel. So yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
big up.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. Big up, man. Big up to
Yeah, man.
Sarcasm City, man.
Every time, bro. So yeah, let's get into it. So question is, will Ten Hag be sacked under Ratcliffe? I don't think so. I really don't. I think
Mm,
they're gonna give him time until the end of the season, but
mm,
I feel like they do have some sort of plan. I feel like there's if there's some replacement lined up, and you can kind of tell with if with the way that our transfers are our priorities and we're trying to
mm,
do loan
mm,
signings and stuff like that. We're not trying to sign a player permanently this January because we don't know who the manager is going to be at the end of this season and
mm,
whether this manager is even going to keep all these players. Everybody is going to get a clean slate. So I don't think Sir Jim Ratcliffe sacks this manager at the moment. Even though I do want him gone, I wanted him gone at the start of the season because we didn't prepare well at all. I've been saying this all summer. Last year I will give him credit. We had a good season. We did what we
mm,
were supposed to do. We were supposed to get over that line of winning a trophy. We're supposed to compete and be in the top four, and we did that. We went to two finals. We won the Carabao Cup. We were in the final of the FA Cup, and we reached top four. But what he got wrong is we went completely backwards with everything that he stood for and the type of football that we wanted to play. He went backwards in the midfield
mm,
specifically when we had Ericsson, Bruno, and Casemiro. I think what I asked for was an improvement on Ericsson. Someone who, one week we have this complaint that he doesn't have the legs anymore. He's like injury prone, all that type of stuff. We were supposed to get an improvement on that. And who did we sign? We signed Mason Mount backwards, right? Striker problems. We've had striker problems for what this year, last year, and Hoyland. Like I'm not gonna get too much on this guy right now because I think he's still young and he has a lot to learn. But from what I've seen so far, he's a very, very limited player. This guy can't hold the ball up. Like the basics are just not there. And that comes a lot with, the players that he's playing with, confidence, all of that stuff. But yeah, man, like Ten Hag is digging himself, he's digging his own grave at this moment. He would rather die on this hill of trying to play his philosophy than getting results. This guy talked about first trying to have the basics right, play a certain type of football, but now it just looks like you're in a result business. Like now it's just you have to basically get results to keep your job and you're going away from your philosophy. So I'm not all for it at all, bro. I want this manager gone. We have much bigger problems, which we all know about. I'm not going to keep bringing it up again and again, but this
mm,
manager is not it, man. You proved that you could get the best out of these players last season. So what is wrong this season? Why is it that all of
mm.
a sudden there's a massive drop in levels? Why is it that you're breaking all the wrong records for us at the moment? But those are my thoughts. What about you, Saeed?
Yeah. No, I think you made some good points, man. I think for me, obviously, I look at his overall plan now. It seems to me that he's run out of ideas. You know what I mean? The season is still there. If you want to get top four, it can be retrieved, but I can't lie. The way we play right now, you know what I mean? It's just it needs a fresh impetus. I think for me, he's kind of almost reached his ceiling, man. But I don't know what they plan on doing. You know what I mean? Is it the target to finish top six this season? I don't know. You know what I mean? Champions League money. Is it what the Glazers and the new ownership want to see? You know, do they think it's still achievable with this manager? Maybe they said to him, "Yo, listen, you've got until the end of January, February to kind of change things around, and then maybe you're going to be sacked." But let's find out, man. Let's find out. But all I can say to you is, the football structure needs to come in and make some proper harsh decisions. Harsh
100%.
decisions.
100%.
Yeah.
And then I've heard reports of him talking about how he still wants to have some sort of say when it comes to transfers and scouting players. Why? Why do you want to do that? We've seen what your talent ID is this summer and
Yeah.
like even last year as well. Why would you want to do that? Why would you not trust into a structure, especially if a new owner is coming in? And I want to kind of take an example of like I won't say it's very similar, but when Todd Bowley came in and joined Chelsea, him and Thomas Tuchel clashed, and that's why
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
there was the idea of the Ronaldo signing and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
there's gonna be that sort of clash, which is why I feel like he even for Ineos, he's not the person. I don't think they're actually looking at keeping him in a long term. I think what he's like, just like how you said before with some of the previous callers, Ralph Ragnick when he came in as an interim showed us the problems that we had, and he made it clear to everyone. I feel like Ten Hag will kind of help in some of those ways, but he's not the man to take us forward, man. Like backwards, backwards, backwards. Like I said, he'll rather die on that hill of that philosophy that he just wants to keep. And it's just not working out for us at the moment, man. Like
Mm.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
It sucks to be a
Yeah. It
fan
does.
right now.
It does,
Every
man. But
single game that we
big up,
play,
man.
we're not even confident. It could be Wigan. Like I'm not even sure that we'll my bad. Yeah, I'm not even sure like I'm not even confident for Wigan, bro, if I'm being completely honest. Like there's no
You know what's
confidence
mad
going
about? I
into
think.
any game. We don't know
Yeah. Yeah. The Wigan
like
game is
we don't
more
know
like
how the
how many
team's gonna
goals do we
play.
get? Yeah.
Yeah, how many
Yeah.
where are goals gonna come from? He keeps playing
Yeah.
players like Anthony again and again and again and again, and he wants to say that this is based off of training and training performances. Look at who you're training with. You're training with like a bunch of shit players anyways, and you want to pick the best bunch out of the shit players? Like makes no sense at all, bro. What? There's no surprise that Amad Diallo, came onto the pitch for whatever, like a little cameo, and he looked like our best player because it was something different from what we've seen so far, and it was something different for him as well because he keeps playing the same lineup again and again and again. You need to change things up, bro. Like you can't keep trying to
Yeah.
play the same teams and the same type of formation, the same type of football. You need to change it up. It is a results business at the end of the day, and my guy is not getting the results. So you need to change things up, bro. And he's so stubborn. He is so like, I will die on this hill. I will rather play all these players again and again. These are my players, all of that stuff. So it's not
Yeah.
looking good, bro. It's
Nah,
peak.
hey,
It's
man.
peak right now, Saeed. And it's
Nah, props to you, man. Now you've broke it down, man. Big up to you, man. Sheik, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. And we'll chat again,
yeah,
man.
man.
Big up to you,
Appreciate it.
bro.
100.
Love, man. Big up to you. Big up to you. We're gonna bring on Adil. Adil, you there, brother?
Yeah, there, man. What you saying, side, man? How's everything going?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. How are you, man?
Not but come on, man. It's making everything depressing, bro. Everything depressing. Wallah.
Yo, man. Chat to us, man. Chat to us. What do you want to get off your chest today?
Bro, it's Ten Hag, man. I just want this man is an absolute fraud, man. This guy is a fraud. He's got into the biggest job in the world, getting the big bucks here. But this guy, he's making a living, out of being a fraud, just to let you guys know. But I want to just talk about this guy's man management. Yeah, it's such a simple thing in football, in management, man management. But it's looked upon. Everyone talks about tactics, everyone talks about this and that. But this guy's man management of players, yeah, absolutely reeks, bro. I don't know if you've seen it. I've seen Sancho. Yeah, what you gotta know, yeah, in the media, Man United, yeah, if you're gonna say something about a player, it's gonna come out 10 times of worse,
Yeah.
bro. It's gonna come out, yeah, like he's a demon. So what you gotta do is you gotta be clever enough to know that if I say something in the media about a player, especially Jadon Sancho, you know that he's gonna get targeted, yeah. But this guy and go slags him off. What he should have done is take him in, right? Take him under his wing. But this guy doesn't know how to communicate, Saeed. I don't know if you know.
No. He's very bad.
He's
Very bad
crazy, man.
communication.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know how to talk with people. He doesn't know. And one thing I've noticed, I don't think he knows how to differentiate between a big player, a Casemiro, and a small player. I don't think he knows the difference. I think he treats them the same. Do you know what I mean? Even with Casemiro, who arguably was your best player, who actually saved your season last season coming in, saved your job, called him the cement between the stones. But then now he's calling him, I need him more football. Have some respect for the players that saved your job last season. Yeah, have some respect, man. And Varane saying, I need more tactic, this and that. He was your best defender last season, yeah, over probably Lissandro, in my opinion. Saved your job last season, yeah. And he's disrespecting them. So this guy's man management absolutely stinks. And bro, I'm hearing this Potter links, bro. I'll be very honest with you, Saeed. I don't want this
Not
Potter guy.
feeling.
Not
feeling.
man.
No.
Stay away, because this guy is gonna sink. He sank at the Chelsea job, bro. He's gonna sink at the United job, man. It's gonna be too big for him, yeah, and he won't be able to handle these egos, man. In my opinion, right now, yeah, what you do is you go get Hansi Flick in. Go get Hansi Flick in. He's done it at a big club. He's done it with big personalities.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, to be fair.
He's won the big trophies. He's done it at Bayern Munich. And, he knows how to manage the egos. And most importantly, he's won trophies, the Champions League. So, yeah, man, this guy stinks, man. I can't wait for him to get sacked. But you know what's going to happen? These Ineos lot are clever. They're going to give him time, and they're going to wait for him to sink. They're going to let him sink, and they're going to drown. And what happens is, yeah, when he does that, they're going to be like, oh, we've given you the chance now, and you sank. But they've already got Potter in mind. I'll be very honest with you. Potter's coming, But I'm not ready for that one.
Well, you know what it is with me? Like I said to you, man, the manager's obviously going to leave, but it's one of them, man. I would bring in Hansi Flick, but I think they're going for the English model, maybe the British model, you know what I mean? Bringing in young English players in, that kind of like, you know what I mean? That kind of style, maybe. That's their plan. You know what I mean? That kind of English
bro, we've given this guy 450 million, Is that no joke, It's not no joke, this guy.
No, it's facts. Absolute it's facts. A lot of money, man. But now, big up Adil, man. Appreciate coming on, man.
Thank you, man.
And
hopefully your channel grows, man. I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying the man them talk.
Come on, man.
Bro.
Always. Big up,
bro.
bro. Salam, bro. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up, man. Let's bring on Abdullahi. Abdullahi, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. What are you saying?
What are you saying? I'm all right, man. You had a good day,
Chilling.
Juma.
Yeah, Juma, man. Blessed day, man. Come on, man. You already know, man. Friday, blessed day, man. Blessed day.
Yeah.
What about you, bro? What are you saying, man? How you feel about United so far? It's been a minute.
Bro, these guys are embarrassing. The whole club. It's an embarrassment that this manager has spent 400 million and he doesn't even have a style of play. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, bro. I've said it like back in June. Was it May when I was talking to you? Yeah, back in May, I said this guy is his own worst enemy. Like, how the hell are you picking players like McTominay again in the midfield every single week and we're losing and you don't even try and change it up? What does McTominay... Bro, I remember in that Liverpool game showed me everything I needed to know about this manager. He captained McTominay. McTominay, out of the whole 11, he captained McTominay. Bro, this manager needs to get sacked. I don't care, man. This season, he needs to get sacked. I don't care. I don't know why people are saying, we don't want an interim. Of course we do want an interim. Look at the dressing room, bro. The dressing room is in absolute shambles. Every single player. There's no motivation, bro, in that team at all. They win one game, the next game they lose.
Yeah. You know what? The thing is with me, though, you know what I mean? Like, what do you think Jim Ratcliffe and them man are doing? You know what I mean? What do you reckon they're thinking right now?
I think they're just gonna sack him because, bro, the season's over and we're already in January. Look at this. The season's already over. I know we can salvage the season. That's why I'm saying sack this manager, bro. Get in a new manager. If you want to get in Graham Potter, get him in right now. Because he can say, I want these players out in the summer, get them out, and I want these players in. Then they can work. But if we get a new manager in the summer, then it's going to take a lot of time. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
100%, man. But it's suffering. We're suffering right now. Is that what you're trying to
Yeah,
say?
we're suffering, bro. I can't lie, but people shouldn't overdo it. We should be beating Wigan. If we don't beat Wigan, he needs to get sacked on the spot. He needs to get sacked, bro. That's embarrassing. Imagine if we go out here to Wigan. Come on, man. We can't be doing that. In the
Bro.
third round as well. Like, come on, man. That shouldn't be
Yeah.
happening. And all these people here that are saying all these excuses about injuries. Bro, Ange has had literally 9 or 10 players out this season. And he's 1 point behind Arsenal. 1 point, you know. Look at the goals they're scoring as well. They're scoring goals for fun. And they just sold one of the best strikers in the world in Harry Kane. Did they replace him? No. Because the system makes the goals, not the individuals. If you have a clear style of play, the goals can be shared out and you can have chance creation. The biggest problem with this United team, I know the attack is really bad, Saeed. I know it is. It's been probably the worst in our history. 100%. It's been the worst in our history, bro. But there's no system. How many chances do we create every single game? Please, can someone tell me?
Yeah. No,
we don't create no chances,
and all
bro.
of that stuff, man.
Yeah, we don't create no chances. And you know why? You know why that is? Because we're playing McTominay and Bruno in the midfield. Why? Does McTominay create? No, he doesn't. He plays like a second striker. So we're literally 1 versus 3 in the midfield when we don't have the ball. But this guy that takes 7 or 8 million a season, I don't even know how many wages he's on, this manager, yeah? Can't even figure that out. Like, come on, bruv. It's horrible,
fact,
man.
Listen,
it's horrible.
We'll see, man. We'll see, man. But big up to you, Abdullahi, man.
Big
and
up,
then
bro.
we'll chat again soon, man.
I hope you
Come
get
on, bro.
to
Big up,
like
man.
150 soon. 150.
Come on, bro. Love, man. Come on, my guy. Big up, bro. Salam, bro. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up to everybody here, man. Make sure you lot are liking the video, man. We're gonna bring in Kaneki. Kaneki, what are you saying, man? Kaneki, it's been a minute,
guy,
man.
How's it going? Remember the last time I came here and I told you to get worse 3 months ago?
Yeah.
Did it get better? Did it get better?
No.
Okay. What I need to talk about now, I'm not going to talk about Voldemort because we're going to move from Voldemort to Harry Potter. Said it before. This season of Manchester United is going to be called the Lions, the Wankers, and the Bankers. That is what it's going to be called right now, fam. Complete shit show.
Wow.
But let's not even go on to Voldemort. Voldemort's going to get himself sacked, right? I don't care if we're going after Potter, but I don't want Potter. I don't want to move from Voldemort to Potter. Because I'm telling you this right now, anybody that's going to back that paraplegic rat we have in that midfield called Bruno Fernandes, yeah? Can I ask a question? Why is it taking this long for people just to find out that that guy is basically a paralyzed rat on a machine gun?
Wow.
Why is people just realizing this? Fam, in our midfield, we have McKenny that shit. We have Scott McTominay around here playing like freaking Kenny Dalglish. And we have the freaking seated version of Eusebio right now in Bruno Fernandes up there. Fam, I'm seeing Kobe Mino in our midfield looking like freaking, what's his name in Castaway, just shouting Wilson, asking for help. Everybody wanted to talk about back in the days of, think about this. None of us sounded like this back then when our literal tactic was Pogba and Inshallah. None of us sounded like this. Everyone's saying it's the system, not the players. This is not the worst attack. What attack is worse? Hoyland, Megan Rapinoe on the left in Android 17, yeah? And that fidget spinner on the right. Yeah? Please note, just 2 names in that fidget spinner and Hoyland's second cousin and Haaland's second cousin up there. That alone cost almost 200 million. That's Mbappe money right there. We have Mbappe money up top with the goal contribution of Moses Sissoko. And you want to tell me that's not Voldemort's problem? We have a fidget spinner on Hoyland's uncle up there, and they have the same amount of goal contribution as Moses Sissoko. And you're telling me Voldemort isn't the problem? Bruno Fernandes in the whole entire year of 2023, 42 Premier League games, 8 assists. Where are these guys that jerk after this guy? I haven't seen anyone defending him. 8 assists in a calendar year in the Premier League, 42 games, 8 assists. This is the guy that's on level with Mesut Ozil. Yeah? Bruno Fernandes is better than Jack Wilshere, big man. John Joe Shelby is better than this man. Spamming. That is what it is. A paralyzed rat on a machine gun. That's what this guy is. Anybody that comes in and backs this fraud needs to be sacked. If Potter comes in, I'm saying if this man is gonna come in. If Potter comes in and back Bruno Fernandes, I'm telling you, he's gonna get sacked the same way. And I'm hearing that we link with Olise. Saeed, I don't want Olise at Manchester United. I'm already seeing some Nottingham Forest fan talking about his attitude issue. Listen, what I'm saying right now with Manchester United, we need to stop signing world beaters. What we need to do is sign more meat beaters. We need players. We need to sign players that this fan base can jerk off to. This fan base don't want players that win. They want players that they can say, you see this? Yeah, this right here. This passion and desire. That's what we want. Pay for that badge. We need meat beaters at Manchester United. Pause again. We don't need world beaters. I don't want Casemiro here. What we need is Mark Noble. Yeah, players that get it. Well, everybody talks about we need a striker. I have the perfect striker for Manchester United right now with these 25%ers. We can go to Leeds, give them 250 million for Patrick Bamford. We already took, what's his name? Malnourished Minerals over there from Chelsea for 60 million. Let's go take that other shit guy they have in Gallagher. Let's go give them 100 million for that guy. Let's waste money on a bunch of bug average. Not gonna say it. Let's go sign a bunch of shit players that get Man United. How about that, Saeed? Voldemort wants this man coming out. He wants saying the transfer window. Big man, look at your signings. We have Emmanuel Babatunde in goal. That man, if Onana went into an airport right now, this guy couldn't catch a flight. Yeah, couldn't catch a flight. Harry Maguire got more assaults in his name than individual accolades. Scott McTominay can't pass to save his life. Bruno looks like plays like he's just had a lobotomy. What is it?
The question, yeah. Well, what do you think Jim Ratcliffe will be doing now? What do you think their aim is now? What do you think they're going to try and do now? Because obviously
they're not going to do anything with 25% and that cancer looming over their heads. Joe Glazer's hand counts as 10 people. If Ineos says they want to get rid of Bruno and Joe Glazer said no, who do you think they're going to listen to? Joe Glazer says he's not getting rid of Bruno and Ineos wants to get rid of Bruno. Guess what? Bruno is staying. You can't do anything. Saeed, I want you to run a race with 25% of your legs and tell me where you finish. You and the man them run a race. I want you to run with 25% of your legs and tell me if you win that race.
No,
they can try. Look, they can try. Just to make this quick, they can try. The football structure that we're going to set isn't going to be that strong because for every one step forward Ineos is going to make, the Glaciers are going to send them 9 steps back. But right now, to be fair, the season was over the moment we signed Mason Mount. I'm going to be real. I told you this. The season was over the moment we signed Mason Mount.
Yeah. But was he our second signing or first signing? Was he our first signing?
I think he was our second signing. I don't care. And as for the people that are saying we're going to beat Wigan, let I remind you who knocked us out. Was it Middlesbrough that knocked us out of the FA Cup last season?
Yeah, a couple of years
and
ago.
If I remember correctly, who was the one that missed that empty goal again? Who was the one? All right, that paraplegic rat that we had the aggressive chance creator missed a point-blank empty goal that game as well. Right?
Wow, it's crazy, man.
I have no faith in this team. I have no faith in these players.
I can hear it, man. I hear it, man. You know what I'm saying? I
but
see
right
you,
now,
man. You're spitting bars,
don't stress yourself. I've stressed myself enough. So right now, if you want to stay awake, because I see you have problems as well, I'm falling asleep during the games as well. Here's what you need to do. Put the game on mute and play clown music. It fits Man United. Just circus music while watching Man United. It fits. But big up Saeed and
big up man, Kennedy. Big up man.
We just have to see.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up to Kaneki. Make sure you lot are liking the video, man. Uh, Traps is in the building. Traps. Wait there, yeah. I'm gonna bring on a couple of people in it. I didn't know you were in the back, to be fair. But you see people stress, man. Let me bring on DE pictures. Is it DE pictures?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What are you saying, man? You good?
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad, man. How you feeling? How you feeling?
Oh man, I don't know. It's just depressed, man. Because you know what it is here with Ten Hag here. The first season, obviously, he just overachieved, and we won, obviously, the Carabao Cup. And I thought he was
Yeah.
getting a grip on the squad, right? And this season, yeah, like Mason Mount, I just didn't understand that signing. Onana, I was a bit like 50-50. I know he was like he was in the final in the Champions League with Inter Milan and everything. And then Højlund here was the only kind of signing I looked at. I thought, okay, I get that signing because we were never going to go for Kane, right? Daniel Levy was like intent, you're not selling to us. But in the end, yeah, some of the decisions that he's made, yeah, I thought like my guy, yeah, like I can't, like I'm losing confidence. Like, how can I say that he's the guy here that's going to lead Manchester United to the next level? And the thing is, you said it yourself, Said, like, look, it's all about the performance, right? Every time when I watch Man United play here, especially from the back here, I don't know, it's just slow, lethargic, like just, and even the players, like, I don't know, they just don't look like they know what they're doing. And now you're like, if he stays here, I think he'll stay like till the end of the season. That's for sure. They're going to give him, because Gary Neville here, he kind of summed it up here. This is like an audition period for Ten Hag, the next 6 months. He needs to convince you, Ratcliffe and Ineos here, that he's the guy here that can really take Manchester United forward. But basically, if we don't make top 4 here, then for me, I don't know. Like, I don't know what that says about Manchester United. So moving forward here,
it's the minimum we should be getting on, man. Minimum. Top 4
minimum, exactly, top 4 minimum. And I don't even think we'll get top 6, bro. That's how bad it is. Like, look at when's the last time you remembered how competitive the league was here? You got at least 6 or 7 teams here that could potentially break into the top 4 here, and it's like a yo-yo, isn't it? But with us here, at least I know what Arsenal's doing. Chelsea, I know they're kind of behind us and they're lagging here, but Pochettino has just come in his first season here. Let's see what he does in his second season. Like historically, Manchester United managers or even any manager of any club, you think in the second season they'll kick on. Because he overachieved in the first season. And we thought, right, this is the guy that's going to bring the Ajax football. Then when he started saying that I can't play the Ajax football, boy, that was a killer for me, man. Hearing him say that,
that's where he lost most of the fan base. That's where he kind of lost most of the fan base and be like, you know what? They were like, yeah, I need to dip now because this is what are we watching? What we watching, man? This is not what we see.
You know, we like. Bro, seriously, man. And look, like for me, just like, when I see Liverpool and City, even Arsenal, they're just miles ahead of us, man. But with Man United, I feel like with the right manager here, with the right board above us here, it's not going to take years, but we can close that gap here. But it just has to be the right people. And Ten Hag here, as I said, some of his substitutions and his tactics, man, I didn't get it, man.
It's baffling. Who would you bring in? Who would you bring in? Who would you bring in if you were to change a manager now?
You know, the thing is, I'm hearing Potter here, but the thing with Potter here is, for me, he'll be a short-term solution. It just doesn't make any sense here how this guy's gonna. The only reason I think Ineos here want to bring in Potter here was because Potter here is basically going to be a yes man. He's gonna agree here to sort of like all the strategy that Ineos wants, and like he'll get them to at least a certain standard here, and then your United are going to start looking at the elite manager like level. But the thing is, I don't know who. I mean, I was looking at Nagelsmann here, but I don't know, man. Zidane's not going to come. Definitely not.
Nagelsmann's an interesting one. Nagelsmann's an interesting one because he will only be there until the Euros. When you look at it, like he's only going to stay till the Euros.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he's going to try and dip. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
we'll find out.
Look, Ten Hag here, like as I said, man, look, I don't want any manager to lose their job here, but he's not helping himself, man. These games after game, and look, when we first played our first match against Wolves here, we all thought, okay, give it 5, 6, 7 games here, and we'll get there. We'll get better, bro. We're in the new year, man, and we're not looking any better than when we started, man. Nope. It's been the same, so it's not looking good, man. That's all I will say.
Nah, I'll hear it, man. I hear it. Big up to you, though, man. Thanks for coming on, man. D.
Yeah, no
Keep
worries,
it
bro.
just
Big up to you guys, man. Guys, subscribe, man. I've been following your channel, man, for a long time, man, and love
No, I
the
appreciate it.
chance. And big up to Traps, man. I hear what you're saying, bro.
Come on.
Big up,
Come on, man.
D. Big up, D.
Big up, bro. Big up, man.
Good, bro.
Big up to you, man. Yeah, man. Before we bring in the next guest here, we reckon, man, there's Kaneki's stressed out. A lot of people stressed out, man. What are you lot saying?
Listen, first of all, yeah, you see the RS, is he a troll, bro? Like, did I hear him say he's a Liverpool fan? He don't want Graham Potter at Man United. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know, man. He came in a madness at the start. I can't lie to you, but yeah, man. We say
Listen,
there's obviously a lot of people are just the same way and feeling, isn't it? That's what I'm saying.
I see the therapy, man, but listen, this I told you, man. Emotional intelligence. You have to learn to be emotionally intelligent in this situation. Yeah, don't let your emotions get the better of you because you might end up in prison. Yeah, if you let United take over, control your life, you might end up in prison or the mental home. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Right now,
Word,
there's no point in asking about what to do, what should we do. But you just gotta let Ineos take control right now. They are leading operations, sporting operations. So let them operate the sports. That's what you have to do. You have to let them operate the sports right now. Yeah. Don't sit there and be like, oh, like I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah? I saw Dybala for 12 million. I thought, yeah, that's right up our street. He's coming in this January.
Now the thing is with Dybala, man, this ain't 2018, man. A lot of people need to let go of Dybala, man. Like, come on, guys, man. It's too much, man.
Saeed, at the end of the day, right? Look, I think everyone's getting to learn now that the manager needs to go, bro. Yeah, like, I've been saying this for months. Yeah, and it's time for everyone to realize. I see him out with his family and that. Let me tell you a key thing that I've noticed. The fact that Dortmund has come back for Jadon Sancho, that all you lot running about saying, his attitude, that's all out the window now because the team that he was late for playing computer sitting up late and they wasn't come to save his career. So it don't matter now. So look,
it's mad, innit? It's mad, innit? How the agenda's now changing it. It's crazy.
It has to change right now. But listen, all I'm telling you, man. What I don't understand here is how is this manager let this guy, this Onana guy, want to play 2 games in 2 days? How does that even work? I've never heard that in the history of football has man been able to do this. I don't understand why it's happening, but this is your manager. This is who you lot tried to laugh at me, when you lot beat Aston Villa talking about Unai Emery. This is what you lot were laughing at, bro.
Yeah. Let's not bring a whole conversation.
You thought a man that wants to play Onana 2 days in a row, you can laugh at me with this man.
My days.
I told you, man, whatever you lot laughing at, whatever was making you laugh is now gonna make you cry, bro. Yeah, it's gonna make you man cry. But listen, man, emotional intelligence, just be easy.
Yeah.
Traps.
Mr. Streller.
Traps. Do not go anywhere. Shout out Nuruddin. Shout out Uncle Nuruddin. I was on his channel yesterday.
Yeah, come on.
I know you can see backstage. That's why you're bad for doing this. Traps. You can't go think of emotional intelligence and then say something that's not intelligent 2 seconds later. You say, "Oh, let's be strategic." I agree with that. Cool. Let's be strategic. But all I've seen on this whole chat to the man, them talk all this stuff is, "Oh, he's washed this, blah." I just heard you say get Dybala for £12 million. A done out starlight,
And listen, no.
Traps.
Mr. Estrella, listen, stop.
This is what you do, Traps. This is what you do. I just heard you.
Stop.
Okay,
no,
go ahead.
Because you know what is you're saying things and you're not understanding. Okay. I never said I want Dybala. This is where this is where the emotional intelligence goes out the window. I never said I wanted Dybala. I'm saying knowing this club, that's going to be right up their street. £12 million for Dybala. That's what I'm saying.
But did you not just say you fancy that though? Did you not say you fancy that?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
no,
cool.
I didn't.
Let's think of emotional intelligence further, really. Going back to the manager. You're saying get him out, he's washed, no tactics, blah, blah, blah. These are the same elected group of players that have been here for a collective for about, let's say, 10 years. They've got over 5 managers sacked, and they do the exact same thing to each manager, and it's the same cycle. They play good on the first season, second season, they don't fancy it, turn on him. Is all the manager gets, it's all forget about Glazers out, it turns to the manager out. They string you along like this for just that little bit longer until they can't get anything else. They sack the manager, new manager comes in, they start playing, blah, blah, blah. Same thing happens again. I don't understand how you're going to say you want a man to implement Ajax football. Fair enough, those are the wrong choice of words. He shouldn't have said, I can't do it here. What he probably meant is that, there is no structure for me to even do it here. Like, you've got men that are feeding kids out here that can't feed no strikers. Man won't say his name for no whatever reason, but will be quick to say Bruno out, Luke Shaw out, but you don't want to say my man's name. You got Harry Maguire here, £80 million. No one's saying nothing. Pogba, same amount of money, but I hear criticism every other week. Now we got Garnacho coming on. He's trying his best. Youth player that shouldn't even be starting. Now you're putting pressure onto his shoulders. Same thing as a £75 million striker who wasn't meant to come in as the main striker. We were supposed to get a senior vet, and he was supposed to be the one to learn from. Now you can see a man struggling in a dysfunctional team with a manager who's trying to put out fires everywhere. You want to be going, forget this, there's no process. These are the man that you think you're going to trust him to lead us to greatship. Look at everything he's done. Think with emotional intelligence, like you just said. With everything I've just laid out, how is this an efficient way to run as a club? How do you expect to get results on the board? How do you expect development to keep going on? How do you expect to compete with the top 6 sides? It doesn't make any sense.
What's your position on the manager now? What's your position on the manager now?
Saeed, I already said I didn't want him. I'm just being.
Oh my! Are you taking the piss?
No. Saeed.
Did you just make that whole speech and then turn around and say you don't want the geezer?
Wait, pause, traps, pause. But before we was even linked to him, I'll be coming on your channel. It's documented. I said I didn't want him. I said I wanted Zidane. I said I didn't want him. My thing is this now. Man, them that wanted him, you should back the process. What I'm doing now is not doing player FC that I like my man from here or there. I'm backing the process now. So if you want to back it, you have to see it through to its entirety. Don't because we're going like, all the players are doing what they do again. You want to now be like, get the manager out. See it to the end. Let's see to the end of the season. Let's see if they back him and try out it. Fair enough, the Onana signing is very questionable. But you got the same man on the TV channel saying, De Gea was the problem. De Gea out. Am I back?
Well, I said De Gea.
I could see man coming on after matches. No, Saeed, tell the truth. Man, after coming on, after games, after pre-match, I'm watching everything. Man, I was saying, De Gea is the issue. Get him out. See what I mean?
No. Hold on a minute. No. I said it's time for David De Gea. We need to move on from David De Gea. And Manchester United needs to go get a new keeper.
100%.
So it wasn't a case of, get man out, etc. It was a case of, we have to change now. It's the end of the road now for David De Gea. But it wasn't a case of the way people are moving on with certain other players. It was a case of, we have to change this keeper. Let's not do the revisionist stuff. You know what I mean? You had to go.
It's not regret that. It's not revisionism. I'm not saying, we should keep him. We better off. I already said this guy was making errors. It was time. His tenure was coming to an end. He had to go. But in the manner they done it in was silly. Once again, if we're not doing revisionism, we're going back to thinking of intelligence. Yeah. When we're losing these games and things like this is going on in the club, whose man got sat next to him? Steve McLaren. The guy's old enough to be everyone's great granddad. What advice is this brother giving to Ten Hag? Did he not see what happened after Peter Schmeichel left? Are you not in a position?
Ten Hag's not taking no advice though. It's clear, it's obvious. He's not taking any advice.
See what I mean? With you, I know Mandem like you because I grew up with Mandem on the book like this. You're an intelligent man, but when you make up your own mindset, is no one can change it, and don't care what any other man tells me. You're not changing what I think.
Because I base it on evidence.
No, it's not even evidence. You're based on the fact.
I don't look at Ten Hag and think he's got a bald head. I don't fucking like him. I don't look at him like that.
If I ask you what evidence you're going to tell me, you're going to tell me Ragnick. That's not clear enough evidence, bro. Man was talking crap about the club like Ronaldo did, and you think he was going to stay in a position. I knew he wasn't going to stay here. It's not because Ten Hag fell out with him. Let's not do that.
Listen, I said it on the last stream, right? I said nobody knows the full ins and outs of it until I get the information. Then I can't say anything on it. But if that is the case, if that is the case, then
who shall not be named, would you take him back?
Who's the hell should be? Who, Greenwood?
Yeah. I mean, to say his name on your channel, that's why. But yeah, Greenwood. Go on.
Yeah, I'll take him back. I'll be honest.
But wait. But you've just said a moment ago, you'll make up your opinion once you know the whole details. You ain't got the whole details on this situation, but you happily take my man's side and go, yeah, let's go.
I didn't take his side. I haven't taken his side.
When I'm saying take his side,
I haven't taken his side. Listen.
Let me separate the two. No. Let me separate the two because I know of what you do in it. I'm not saying you agree with what he done. You're taking his side. I'm saying if he's to come back to this club, you will happily have him back in the starting squad. I'm not saying that you condone what he's been allegedly done. I'm just saying you condone him being there. Same way, why can't you condone the same instance I'm giving you about the manager? Because you don't know the whole thing in this situation. You only know half the situation.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's what you're trying to pin it on. You're trying to pin it on one thing. The manager has done so many things that are sackable offences. Like, for instance, if you've got all the answers, explain to me how we can listen. How can he sit in a press conference and say that he took Varane out the team for tactics because he can't play left centre back. Then the next 2 games he plays left centre back. How is that possible?
Can I tell how that's possible, please?
Yeah,
something has clearly occurred on the training ground. I can tell you for free, as I've been playing a decent level. Something is clearly happening in the training ground, and when you've got a senior figure like that already, and the morale in the dressing room is already on the rocks. You know this on the rocks. He's a pivotal member of part and respected in that dressing room. You think he's gonna come out and not think after Sancho's thing and be like, oh, maybe let me word it a bit different. He said the same thing to Rashford. He done the same thing to Rashford as well. He treats certain people differently. I hear it. It's selective treating and all of that stuff. I hear it. But let's not do revisionism again. Because of that tactical reasons. Do you think that's why we lost the match? You think that's why we lost the match? Or was it because
listen, you're not answering the question. You're not explaining the question. The question was how can a manager say to the world that a man cannot play in a position and then play him in a position? That is the question.
Once again, you just don't do that. You just don't do that.
No. Once again, Saeed,
go on.
Saeed, don't get caught for revisionism because this is not what we're talking about. He just said, how can we say it for tactical reasons? Yeah, that's fine. I've addressed your point. Address my point. Why did we lose that game? It wasn't just because of one.
It's not about losing the game. It's about the whole situation. The man tells lies. Yeah, Varane don't lie. When has Varane ever told a lie?
The player told lies.
When has Sancho ever told a lie?
Yeah,
none of these players have told lies on him.
Varane told lies when he signed for the club and goes, "Oh, this is a big club. I've always wanted to play for this club. This is my dream." Brother, we wanted you when Real Madrid wanted you. Why didn't you come then? Stop it there. The players tell lies all the time. Let's not do this. Yes, the manager tells lies. The players, this is what I mean. Stop moving the goalpost. The same energy you have for this manager.
I'm not moving the goalpost.
Okay.
I feel like you're just trying to have an argument with me.
Madam.
I'll be honest, I'm not trying to.
Madam. I'm gonna have to move on.
Because you don't have the same, it's selective energy. It's selective energy. The energy you have.
Hear it.
I agree with you in it. But have the same energy for these ballers that you keep saying.
That's fair.
I play for my team.
No, it's a fair point.
Have you not heard what I said? Get rid of the manager and get rid of these players as well. Have you not heard that?
No. All I've been hearing you say on Man Them Talk, because Saeed knows I watch you religiously. I've been chipping in just for little super chats. You've been mainly saying get this manager out, and that's not the case, bro. That is not the case.
Okay. Yo, Estrella, we're gonna have to move on. Estrella, big up for coming on, man. Because I want to bring more people on, man.
I love you, chat. Don't worry, man. It's all love.
Come on, man. Nah, it's all love, man. Come on, man. You already know, man. I'm gonna bring on Mus. Don't worry, people in the back. I'm gonna bring you on one by one. Let's bring on Mus. Mus, you good, bro?
Hey, big up, guys. How are you? Can you hear me?
Big up, Mus.
Yeah, can hear you, bro. How you doing, man?
Yeah. Whatever I'm gonna say, you guys gonna be not liking it. I'm actually Ten Hag in.
No, go for it. Let us know. Chat to us why.
Ten Hag in.
Why you Ten Hag in?
First of all, the thing I'm talking about all the time is, we have lack of players that lacking intelligence. We do not have our players don't have the mind. Like the other day, people was blaming Ten Hag, the substitution that he did for McTominay. Yeah, but the problem was it. McTominay have to know where to mark, where to go. That's up to the player. For real, you have to use your brain. That's why a lot of Manchester United players don't have the high IQ. That's what they're missing. A lot don't have. Like for instance, McTominay did not need to double on Alanga. He knows Alanga. He played with Alanga. And Alanga is not a technical player. He's supposed to cover the guys running, the runners. You know, as a coach, I do coach 21, 23 years old in the college. And we always talk about, we always run, you always chase your runners. This guy decided to go with Alanga. Alanga is not that skillful. You know, he shouldn't go with Alanga. That's why our players, we lacking intelligence on our players. The high IQ is so low.
So you think that there should be more blame on the players, you're saying? That's what you're trying to say?
Because coach can see how many times we've seen it. Hoyland is open. Nobody passes to him. How many times we've seen this? He make the run. Nobody seen him. Everybody, Garnacho got the ball. He shoot it. Rashford got the ball. He shoot it. We don't play as a team. We play individual. And that's the thing. And one thing we're missing a work rate. Manchester United don't have no work rate. The work rate is so bad. For it. That's the thing about every team that we play. They outrun us. They out tackle us. They do wrong. Our work rate is very, very down. That's the main thing. If we sack Ten Hag today, we have a new coach. It's going to be same problem. So that's the issue we're
That's the
having.
question.
We have to change the Ten Hag and we have to change the players. We can't just change the coach and then leave the players around. We're gonna do the same thing with different
No,
coach.
no,
No
I think
matter what coach he comes.
majority of the players have to go as well. Majority of players. Do you think the players are coached well enough though? Do you think they are coached well enough for this team?
Yeah,
You
I
look at the
mean,
system.
first of all, for me, as my sister, we never play champagne football since Alex Ferguson. We never. We always play effective football. For me, I don't care about champagne football. All I care about effective football. What I mean by effective football, I give you example. Real Madrid. You don't consider Real Madrid playing champagne football. They attack you a moment. They attack you like 90 minutes. They might probably attack you for 20 minutes. But when they attack that
Yeah.
20 minutes, they'll make sure to score goals on you. All I want is effective football. I don't care about the champagne. I don't care about tiki taka. All I care about effective football. That's what we're lacking. Alex Ferguson never play champagne football. When he play always away games, he always sit back. He let you have the ball. Come break me. That's what you're supposed to do. This Manchester United is not meant to play taka-taka. I'm sorry. We don't have a player can play champagne football. We we have to play how the players will allow you how you play. People don't understand that. As a coach, you can only play what player give you. You players actually decided how you play. I'm sorry. That's a reality. You players will
He's
decide
also,
how you want to play.
but he's also bought the players. A lot of the players he's brought in are his
Yeah, but how
players,
many?
though.
How
So
many?
okay, we got Hoyland, we got Ghana. Sorry, Anthony. We got obviously Mason Mount's not playing here. Who else is in the team that's from his side? Um, Onana, another player. That's his one as well. So when you look at the team and also the decision making, you have to also consider what he's doing. McTominay, the persistence with McTominay, the persistence with certain players on the pitch, they're down to his decisions as well. So whatever happens on the football pitch, he's choosing his players. We can say if we play this players here, we may see a different style of football. But he persists with his players. So that means the team is almost like a resemblance of himself. That's what he wants.
But at this moment, we have to blame the players as well. We've been having same players over what, and then our recruitment is really terrible. We always be recruiting our players like Anthony, was saying 25 million, and we bought how much? That's highway robbery, Saeed. Highway robbery. If you know highway
Yeah.
robbery is right there. You buy a player for 100 something. He's not even worth it. We put a pressure on the player. We purchasing a player that doesn't worth that much money. We put pressure on him. We expect him high. Okay, you're 100 million player. We want you to. We want us to see. Okay, how you do. This guy, yeah, he got no ability of playing though well because people are judging him of 100 million, and he's not 100 million. If we Anthony could bought him about 30 or 40 million, I don't think a lot of Manchester fans would have had a high expectation on him because of price tag. That's a problem. He's not 100 million player, and that's why we overpay our players and we expect them to do well. You're gonna overpay, if you pay a lot of money for a player don't worth that much. Of course,
Mm.
he's gonna have that problem. He's gonna have it like limited. And if you look at it, talent in this generation is dead. Look, I watch Copa America. I see Brazilian. I see the Brazilian bench over like 7 players. I don't even know who are they. Even
Yeah, no,
Brazil is suffering when it comes to talent. They're suffering. The other day I was watching like few months ago, like Copa America, Colorado qualification. Dude, I couldn't recognize about 7, 8 players. That's why it shows this generation are lacking the players. They're lacking a lot of
yeah,
intelligence to play. We don't have it. Back in the days, players we used to have Brazil. Brazil used to have started 11 on the bench the same. Now, no more. That's the
mm,
problem. This generation plays is dead. And
Do
then
you
we
want to know?
need to recruit right
Yeah.
players.
Do you know something? Yeah, you see this whole
yeah.
talking about Scott McTominay and Scott
Boss, I'm gonna bring
McTominay.
you on, yeah. Love boss, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
yeah,
some
yeah.
more people on.
You know this
Yeah,
talking
go
about
on.
Scott McTominay and
Mm.
it's not his problem, Mr. Man. It's McTominay's problem, Mr. Manager. You know what that's like doing?
Mm.
That's like fucking Eric, yeah, pouring the petrol on someone's house, Scott McTominay turning up with the fucking lighting it, and then blaming Scott. They both should get nicked, bro. Both of them. They both should go prison. Both of them belong in prison.
Facts, 100%, man, 100%.
No, it's mad.
Right, let's bring on. Who should we bring on now? 1 second. Let me bring on. Is it Dirk? Big up to Dirk. What are you saying, man?
You're right, yeah. What are you saying, Saeed?
Yeah, man, I'm blessed, man. What are you saying, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I've been listening still.
What are you telling me?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I've been waiting for a while still, but it's all right, man. Yeah.
Come on, sorry, man. Sorry, lot of people here, man. A lot of people trying to get in as well. Not even got to a lot of people who's still in the back, man. But what do you want to say, man? What are you thinking? What's your vibe right now?
Yeah, you know the thing is, yeah, I'm not even I'm not even gonna try to bash Ten Hag, right? I've been looking at different angles. So I'm thinking, you know, they should just get rid of him, to be honest, as soon as possible. I reckon Eddie Howe is going to be available next season. I'll say get Eddie Howe. Yeah, start like a 1 year, 2 year rebuild, and that's it. Then from there on, get the big boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's the rush to, like, you know, get what's that guy's name that's keep popping up? The manager?
Potter.
Yeah. I think Eddie Howe will be all right for a season or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just this guy, Ten Hag, I don't know. It's just like the way he set everything up. Like, ever since the Liverpool game, the 7-0 game, after that, I lost all hope for him. You know? And then, obviously, the signing he's made, like Mason Mount, made no sense. And after that, it just, from there on, like, obviously, Sancho thing, I'll say bring Sancho back after the loan, bring Greenwood back.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, get the man back, and that's it. You know, that's all I got to say. You know, yeah.
Do you think Jim Ratcliffe is thinking like that? What do you think they're thinking? Obviously, they came in right now. What do you reckon they're saying this week?
I think what it is, I think they're trying to give him. They're trying to have, like, use an excuse to get rid of him. So I reckon they will give him the end of the season, see how he does. If he gets, like, obviously, if he doesn't finish top 4, and he doesn't get any trophies or anywhere near, like, at least a final, I think that's his time to go. And I reckon they'll look at people like Eddie Howe and, you know, like, people like that, Graham Potter. That's what it is. I think that's how it's gonna be. That's how I see it. Yeah.
All right, bro. Love for coming on, bro. Big up to you, man.
Bro. Big up to you, man.
Big up, man.
Yeah.
Big up, man. Big up to you. Big up to Dirk in the building. Let's bring on. Is it Ty? Ty.
What up?
Yo, what you saying, man? You good?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad, man.
Good.
Good. Sorry, I'm just working. I got headphones on. I was just watching the YouTube stream. Thought I'd come pop in.
Come on, big up, man. Big up.
I got a different take, guys. I think if you look at it in a longer run, right? So if you go back to Ollie days, right, with the signing of Ronaldo and the success that Ollie was actually happening, like, we finished second in the league with a worse team, and we had a front three that was working: Greenwood, Martial, Rashford, and we played counter-attacking football. And now the signing of Ronaldo, right? The signing of Ronaldo came so short and deterred from the original plan of where we were, of where the team was going. It then ended up leading to the sack of Ollie, Ronaldo leaving, right? It didn't make sense to sign a 37-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. As much as I love Ronaldo, he's not at the level for United in the Premier League of what the expectations of United are. And now we're at Erik Ten Hag, where we have a team, right, where since the beginning of the season, I mean, when Martinez was injured, when Luke Shaw got injured, when Mason Mount got injured, that was the season right there at the beginning of the season. Right? I coach 2 teams, right, at a top youth level, a boys and a girls team. If you were to take 5 starters out of my girls team or my boys team, they would be half the team they are. And that's happening. And people will use, like, oh, injuries are excuses. Other teams have injuries. Yeah, but I mean, we have had Martinez, who has been our best signing since Sir Alex Ferguson, injured the entire season. Right? We play without Martinez in, losing Casemiro, not having Luke Shaw, and now we brought in a goalkeeper to play out from the back, and we do not have the players to actually progress the ball forward. We are now playing survival football, right? And he's relying on players like McTominay and other players to come up in moments to get goals, to save games, right? So,
do you not think though? Last season, it was after February. We weren't really playing good football then. So, do you think that excuse is a bit too much? Because if you look at it, we've not been playing football since February, and February, March, April, May, June. You know what I mean? That's a lot of time, man.
Yeah. But if you think back to it as well, right, at that time, how long had Ten Hag been the coach? Half a season, right? We'd had one preseason, not even, right? We didn't preseason with Ten Hag. And you had half a season. So the team is still developing. You're learning their style of play. My opinion with Ten Hag is the way Ten Hag wants to play, United, and his comments about not being able to play that way, isn't that they're not capable of it in moments. It's that the way United plays is so wide and so counterattacking by nature, and the players he has, we're not going to play possession-based football. And the reality is, if you want to be, people will be like, oh, we got to catch City. If you want to play the way Pep plays, you need a full different 11. United will never play that level of football. Like the expectations of United to dominate like that every single game against teams is much different than like what the caller was saying before about playing effective football, right? And so, I agree. Like, has it been great football under Ten Hag? No, but there's been bright moments at times when we've had teams like the game against Spurs. We've had other moments. Like I actually, like even the whole Onana thing, for example. Like I actually think Onana's been a good signing. He's been shocking in the Champions League. The entire team was like I said, the season. Like, think about being Andre Onana coming into the team, right? You're going, okay, I'm going to have Luke Shaw on the left, Martinez, Varane. We're going to have either Wan-Bissaka or Dalot. You're going to have Casemiro holding. Like, you're coming into a team, this is the back line. They were good defensively, and it's just been blown apart since preseason, right? And so the way they build up, like we'll talk about like Onana, like we don't have the players to utilize Onana's skill sets, right? Or like as good as Evans has been, as good as Maguire's been, they do not have the skill sets that Martinez have or Shaw. Or
that's why he should have prioritized centre back then. He should have then prioritized centre back then, surely, shouldn't he? Instead of buying Mason Mount.
Well, so let's go to the beginning of the season. The full squad. Let's go through the back line. First choice left back, Luke Shaw. Second choice left back, Malacia. First choice left center back, Martinez. Second choice left center back, either Evans or Lindelof or Maguire. You can make your case for any three of them, right? Same thing for right center back. First choice, Varane. And then you have Lindelof, Maguire, Evans, right? Right back.
Ask you a question.
Just wait. Like, just let me point the thing about the squad, and then no problem. Right back, first choice, either Dalot or Wan-Bissaka. Holding mid, first choice, Casemiro. Second choice, we brought in Amrabat to be a backup number 6 to a healthy Casemiro. Mainu would have been a young player. Like, think about the minutes Mainu's gotten and his progression this season. Same with Garnacho, right? Like, Mainu would be a third choice holding midfielder or a rotational number 8. Then you have Mount, who can play as the attacking 8. You have McTominay, who can play as the attacking 8. You have Eriksen, who can play as an 8. You have first choice number 10 in Bruno. You have a 10 who can rotate there. Mount, right, in case Bruno were to get injured. Right, like squad depth is important, and the people go, oh, well, we bought Mason Mount for 50 million. Well, the reality is in the Premier League at the top, like, what's wrong with a 50 million pound player being a second choice number 10? Like, if United want to win the league, City has 50, 60 million pound players on the bench. Like, that's what you need.
Like who?
Phil Foden, who doesn't start as much. Julian Alvarez. Bernardo Silva gets rotated in and out. They got Doku. Like, think of the depth they have. All these players are worth, right? X whatever. Tons of depth.
Don't have that much depth though.
But you look on the left, right? First choice left wing, Rashford. Assuming Rashford is in good form, Rashford. Then you have Garnacho, who can play there. On the right, you have Anthony, right? You have et cetera, Ahmed Diallo. Tons of options.
I think you're giving this manager too much credit, right? Because if you look at it like this, do you remember the game against Seville, right? What happened in that game in Seville? You had two major injuries, yeah? Who were they?
Early in the season against Seville. I can't. Martinez, yeah, and Casemiro.
It was Martinez and Varane. Same game.
Okay.
They're your two main centre backs, right?
Yeah.
You already know. You already know. You've got Martinez for one because you know these centre backs are not good enough. Yeah. And you've got Varane. Varane's the best of the bunch that you had already. They're both out now, so you have to rely on centre backs who would not have played if these were injured. So you've got them two. You don't start your season with a fully fit Martinez, and you've got Varane, injury prone, does what he does. Why are you giving this man credit for not addressing this when he lost both of his main centre backs in the same game and not fixed it? And not thought, you know what, I'm going into the season with someone who is not fit because it was clear that he wasn't fit because he had to go away for another operation. Yeah. Why have you not addressed this? Why have you moved on from this? I think this is good enough. And why should you not be held accountable for that?
Well, I think he has, right? I mean, if you look at the way United play, right? Like when we have to line up with a Maguire, with a Lindelof, with Evans, whoever, we completely change our style of play. Like people talk about it being survival football. The way Ten Hag wants to play is a high line, high pressing. That's why he wants to play with two number 8s. He wants to be able to play a high line with center backs who can recover, who can progress the ball. Like watching clips of United last year with Martinez breaking through lines of midfield, straight into Bruno, straight into whoever, right? The ability to actually progress the ball forward is massive in the way we're trying to play. And so
how are you trying to play that system with
he's not though. He's not trying to play that system. Right? Like
you know what?
He is playing as effective a football as he can. And I agree, like Ten Hag's making mistakes. He's human. He's in a really tough situation. Like as a coach, like he's had to deal with so much, the Ronaldo situation, Sancho, et cetera. United's in a fucking mess, right? In terms of background shit. The reality is, years ago, we were talking about bringing in a guy like Ten Hag. It could be a different manager, whoever, who needs to come in. We talk about we need a rebuild. We need et cetera. Well, the fact of a rebuild is that we're going to be shit for a while. We're not gonna be good. We're not going to play nice football, right? Like even someone like Anthony, right, who was overpaid for. There's absolutely no questions. Classic United. We overpay for players. Adds pressure onto them. Like as bad as he's been, I still think there's a player there. He is so same with Rashford. Like Rashford isn't shit. He's a top level footballer. Same with Anthony. They play at the highest level. They're just so devoid of confidence and any success. They have no identity in the way they're trying to play. Right? It's United is it's such a combination of factors of why we're struggling and we're going through it.
No, I hear it.
Right?
Yeah.
And I agree. Ten Hag. I don't think Ten Hag's gonna get sacked. I don't think he's gonna. I think he'll be here in the summer. We're gonna have a full preseason. I'd love to see Sancho come back and make it up with United. Do I think it's gonna happen? No. But the fact of the matter is, like, we're only a year and a half into a rebuild, and like, which it sounds crazy, right? Like we spent X amount of money. It's like, yeah, but United is. I mean, you're playing for a club. It's like playing for Real, the global stage United has. The pressure on these players. Right, coming to United and playing for a club like this is completely different than even playing for, I don't know, let's say Spurs as an example. Another decent team in the Prem who's a top 6 team. The level difference is insane, right? And the exposure. And so there's so many factors of...
No, I hear it. Ty, right? We spoke a little bit, but I've got to move on. You know, I've got to get a lot of people on. But I'm sorry to cut you off, Ty. But I'll get you back, yeah? I'll get you back in again, man. Big up to you for coming on.
Thanks, guys.
Love. Big up, man. Let's
I think I'm going to leave you here, you know. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Love. Yo, big up,
though. You, man, smash up the likes, man. Smash up the likes, man. Listen,
Eric
Ten Hag out, Scammer back out, Bayern there in.
Big up, man. We got Luciano in the building. Luciano, how you doing, man?
What are you saying, bro? You all right?
Yeah, man, not too bad. How are you, man?
Yeah, good man, good man. I feel like there's so many topics to talk about, but where do we start, man? If you start with this manager, obviously for me now, I think it's time to just move on. Forget everything that he's done. He's made too many mistakes this season alone. Last season, cool. We gave him a little pass because there was a lot happening. He just come into the role. He had a lot of issues with players, Ronaldo, etc., etc. But he's made too many blunders this season that all the credit that he built last season has gone for me.
Gone, yeah, gone.
You can't be doing the things that he's been doing. I mean, people keep talking about he's dealing with what he's got. Don't forget, we had Casemiro at the beginning of the season. We had Martinez. They're the players that everyone was cussing out. They were saying, "What's Martinez doing? He's too many rash tackles, blah blah blah." Yeah, I get it. He had an injury, so I'll give him a pass. Cool. But Casemiro, everyone was cussing Casemiro. He can't do it. He's finished. This that. Come on, man. So people just flip flop, innit? When things are going bad, people want to flip flop. Now, I think we should get rid of this manager, get interim in, just for the rest of the season until the new sporting lot actually identify a manager that they want. Because it doesn't matter who we want. We could say Zidane and all these men. It doesn't matter, bro. I don't even want Zidane. You know why? Because I don't want him to come to United and ruin his career, bro. He's a legend.
Ruin his legacy.
Do not, please stay away from United. He's a legend, bro. He's a hero. I don't want him to come to United and ruin his legacy.
Word.
You get me? Leave him where he is. Yeah, he wouldn't come to United anyway, bro. Yeah, that's yeah, I doubt it. You get me? And in terms of players, I mean, I don't understand this fan base, bro. They want all the crap players gone, but they want to keep the shit players. You want to get rid of Varane. Cool, I get it. He's on big wages, which Oli gave him, or the club gave him at the time. But he's our best centre-back, bro. Keep him. When you bring in another centre-back, at least they can learn off my man, because he's got experience. Why get rid of Maguire, get rid of Lindelof, get rid of Luke Shaw? I've had enough of this bum. I don't hate him, obviously I don't know him, but I had enough, bro. You know why? Saeed, I get onto the man who, and this is about the manager as well, I get onto the man who I had high hopes for that didn't deliver. Do you remember when Luke Shaw, before he came to us, he was the guy, innit? Everyone was like, yo, Luke Shaw.
Everyone was wanting him. Everyone wanted him.
You get me? All right, cool, he broke his leg, cool, no problem. But he's had 7, 8 seasons after that where he's not performed, bro. That's not good enough, man. And then you're rewarding him with big contracts, and then what? He gets injured and he's just chilling. Like, I swear he's injured again.
Yeah, he's injured. He's not around.
So then
I don't know how injury he's got. To be fair,
yeah,
I don't know what injury is.
So then, how do people even have the audacity to get onto Varane? Like, he's been more fit this season than Luke Shaw has. So I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. You know what? If I say what I want to say, I think that's really what it is, isn't it? Honestly, it's xenophobia. Yeah. That's what it is, bro. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, let's be real. In terms of Sancho, Saeed, listen, I watch all your. I've been following you for years, bro. Yeah, I watch all your stream, you, Rants, everyone, bro. You lot all were saying Sancho. Bro, why are you jumping out of 50-50 tackles? Why can't you take on a man? Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? But all of a sudden, because a lot of people don't like the manager, they're backing Sancho now.
No. My thing was, I think in the summer, when I looked at the situation, I seen Sancho performing the false nine. Yeah. Then I was like, okay, right, I can see this might be a new position for him. I was like, right, if you're going to keep him, and we're keeping him, let's carry on this. We don't have a striker.
Yeah.
We don't have anyone there. Let's see what happens. The manager then doesn't use him. Then, for me, when I look at it, that situation that happened when Ten Hag called him out, I didn't even back Sancho, nor did I back Ten Hag. I was like, yo, Ten Hag called him out, shouldn't have done it. And Sancho should not have... you know what I mean? He said what he had to say and he defended himself. Yeah. My thing is, I'm not really backing anyone in a sense here.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is, Sancho should have been in that position for that false nine role. Let's be honest.
If the manager was going to deploy that formation, but he clearly wasn't. I mean, I think he just done that because we didn't have Martial wasn't available, and then he had got Højlund by then. So I think Ten Hag just, I don't know, bro. I just think he winged it that game. I swear to God, the Arsenal game, innit? That's when everyone thought, yo, Sancho false nine. I get it, but let's not forget, like, Sancho he hasn't really done anything, man, since he come to United. Let's be real, bro. He hasn't.
Nobody's saying that Sancho.
No, but man are like backing him as if the guy is the guy and he's gonna transform United. The way people back him is, I don't understand that, bro.
No, but I think a lot of people a lot of people, I think, had the agenda that Sancho was the reason why Man United were poor and Sancho was this.
Nah,
And
of course
but a
not,
lot of people
bro.
thought but also a lot of people thought that we'd actually play better football without him. But we realised we're
No,
not that great without him.
but
You
then
know what I
again,
mean? And that,
Sancho hardly played last season as well. He was out for like 4 months wherever he went. And
yeah,
then when he did
came
come
back,
back,
yeah,
Ten Hag doesn't really play players straight away. You know how he is. He likes to bed man's in again.
yep,
So it's
yep.
not like we missed it.
But
We
I
were
feel like for
going to
me,
miss
this
him
became
anyway.
very unfair. I think this season, the reason why I was kind of like, I kind of feel for him is that I felt like he had a good preseason. The same way Ten Hag has disrespected him, maybe he has disrespected a lot of players in there, like
No,
Varane,
I agree with
like
that. I agree. That's one
you
of the
know what I mean.
reasons
So
why I'm not. That's one of the reasons why I'm kind of off the Ten Hag hype thing, because obviously we all wanted him in it. We all wanted him to do well. I think it gets to us more about Ten Hag because all of us thought this is going to be the one. And then he let us down with everything that he
yeah,
said and everything he's done so far. That's what, like, why it's kind of it's been turned bitter in it between the fans and the
yeah.
manager. And I don't understand the formation he plays is 3-1-6. It's just suicide, bro. And who plays that? Like, no one plays that. That's a weird formation, bro. One guy in the middle, and you're gonna just let him get run over by every other team. It's just, I don't. Ten Hag, I don't know. I think he's lost the plot, bro. I think he's just lost his way, man.
Yeah, no, I think so as well.
You know what I
I
mean?
ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think he's confused. He's obviously, what I mean, not in the best place at the minute. And like I said to you, man, it's one of them where, I don't know what he's gonna do now. I think right
Bro, he
now,
needs to go. He needs to
Ratcliffe.
go. Play your best players. Listen, Ahmad. You know Ahmad. He's our best
Yeah,
attacker, bro. Let me tell you, he's better
yeah,
than
yeah.
all of them. He's better than all of them. Let me tell you, he's better than all of them. Mark my words, he's better than all of them. But
Yep.
one thing I gotta say, yeah, I do feel sorry for a lot of the new players that have come in.
Like who? Like who? You there? Oh, is he gone? Oh, I think he's gone. Yeah,
Sorry,
you
bro.
there?
Sorry, bro.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
hear
You
me?
got a call. Yeah. Who you feel sorry for? You said.
Yeah, I just feel like, see, Anthony,
Yeah.
Hoyland, these men should already have senior players in their positions who they can then
Mm.
learn off. They shouldn't be thrown into the deep end to be our main players. Like Hoyland, bro, who is he? He's no one. Like, we didn't even know who he was a couple seasons ago. You're supposed to
Yeah.
get another like a experienced striker who then Hoyland can learn off. Same with Garnacho. I don't really rate Garnacho. I think he's good, but he's got a
Mm.
lot of. He's very raw, so he should have someone like Rashford in a senior position that he can learn off. But unfortunately, Rashford is just not that guy. He's a purple patch player. I mean,
Purple
bro,
patch
he's been
player.
there for 9 years. He's been there as long as Martial, bro. Let's be real. And everyone cusses Martial. Oh, he's not. Bro. Same with Rashford, bro. Same with Rashford. You get
Mhm.
me? So I just feel like
Nah, man, that's true.
we need
It's mad,
experience in
bro.
that team.
Yep. Experience is needed, man. And like I said to you, man, we need to win. We need to start winning games because, like I said, this top four, if you want to reach it, you need to start winning games, man. But like I said, it's gone, it's gone. But big up to you, man, Luciano, man. Big up to you. We're gonna bring on King. King, how are you, brother?
How are you?
Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think you're covering the mic though. Try not cover the mic.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think can you not hear him, guys? Let me know in the chat
Oh,
if you can hear him. Yeah, but
okay,
big up, man. Go on.
I'm good. I just want to address the Sancho issue.
Yeah, go on.
Uh, United supporters, they quickly forget. We are fighting player power at United.
Yeah.
Then Sancho goes on and do that to the manager. Then people, they say, the manager is wrong, blah, 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 blah. They forget Rashford was dropped for the Wolves game because he was late for training. He didn't
Yeah.
down. He went back to
Yep.
train. He came in. He scored a goal. That's being a professional. Then Sancho is being a crybaby. What. We don't need those characters at Manchester United. Look at the icons at Manchester United. Ruud van Nistelrooy. You look at Wayne Rooney. They didn't have that mentality. We need to flush out those players with bad mentality at Manchester United. We can say 10 out, in or out. It doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
can bring Pep Guardiola. Scott McTominay
Mm.
will be the best midfielder like Rodri. Never.
Mm.
quality at Manchester City is too high. You can't compare Bernardo with any midfielder at Manchester United. So people, they are blaming Ten Hag because he's not playing the Ajax way. What is the Ajax way? Total football. Maguire can't pass a short pass. Then you say you want the manager to play total football with Luke Shaw, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka. Look at those players. They were under Ole. They down tools under Ole. Some of them, they were under Jose Mourinho. Then you want them to be the prime time players at Manchester United. You can bring any manager at Manchester United with the current players and the current structure in place. We will never succeed because Ten Hag right now.
That's why it's changing though. That's why it's changing now. That's why you see it right now. It's changing right now.
That's why people need to calm down and see what's next. Ten Hag at Ajax, he had a proper director of football. They could discuss. Look at his last. De Jong went to Barcelona. You look at, we took Van de Beek from Ajax. Ten Hag rebuilt that team and you won the league next year. So what's different at Manchester United? We're overpaying for players. Then you come here and say Anthony is rubbish. He needs to go. But if you look at our history, we have been buying players, 100 million players, Paul Pogba, they've been failing. So we can say Ten Hag in the manager, we blame the manager. Yes, even Pep Guardiola makes bad decisions. If you look at his record at City, they were crying. He cost us the Champions League because he didn't play this. He played a wrong tactic. It happens in football. But what we need to do at Manchester United, we are not the Manchester United of 08, 07, the prime time Manchester United. We are not. We need to calm down. We are now a mid-table team. Look at Arteta. Arteta, it took 5 years for Arteta to construct that team. People that are forgetting about how the previous year they said Arteta out because he was failing. Now we're at Manchester United. People are saying Ten Hag out. But if you look at the players like McTominay, you look at Rashford, you look at players like Maguire. Maguire, they wanted him at West Ham. But the board said, no, he's not going anywhere. McTominay, 30 million. They said, no, he's not going anywhere. But he's now playing first team football at Manchester United. You don't blame the board. You are blaming the coach because the board couldn't get out those deadwood at Manchester United. Please, if we want to move forward, we need to accept where we are as a club. We are now a mid-table
to
club.
rebuild. So you're saying before you go. So you're saying patience.
What did you say?
So you're saying patience. Be patient. It's gonna take time.
We should give him up to the end of the season. If you want to change a coach, give him up to the end of the season. Then you evaluate. Right now, we need to improve in both the results because we don't have so many games. At least we should get top 4.
Yeah.
Then if it fails, say good.
Oh. Don't know where he's gone there. I think his internet was messing him up there, man. But big up to King, man. Make some good points there. Big up to King. We're gonna bring on Abel. Then I'm gonna bring on Footballer Soccer. Is there Kevin as well? Don't worry, I'm gonna bring you guys in. Let me bring in Abel. Abel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Said. What's up? How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, man. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
How you feeling?
Well, no patience, man. No patience. We need to get rid of Ten Hag last year. We need to get rid of Ten Hag last year. You know, that's how I'm feeling. Not today.
Why though? Why did you? Why should we do that?
Well, I guarantee you, I was the first Ten Hag out because, you know, when Ronaldo got out of the club, well, I was thinking like, is it because of Ronaldo or am I missing the point? This manager for real? You know, I thought myself because I thought I was sympathizing for Ronaldo when I thought Ten Hag was not gonna succeed back then. But you see, some of the fan base, some of the Man United fans, most of Man United fans and ex players and much of the pundits give credit to Ten Hag for how he dealt with the Ronaldo situation. But no, that I didn't get none of that. You know, Ronaldo didn't even come to preseason when Ten Hag got hired, right? So if you are a new manager at a club, whichever club on whichever level, what's the first thing you're gonna do? You're gonna meet the players. You're gonna meet the coaching, your staff, and make too much meetings with many departments, and set out some plans, long term, short term plans, right? So when you meet Ronaldo, and like when you understand he's not coming for the preseason, and that he wants to leave the club, then what you have to do in common sense is just, if he doesn't want to play, just let him leave back then on June, not on January. He left on January. But first, you gotta let him leave on June and try to figure out who's gonna be your striker back on June. But you see, he didn't get rid of Ronaldo on June. On June, he was like, Ronaldo wasn't playing the preseason, but Ten Hag on the press conference, he was like, "Oh, we're good with Ronaldo. There's no problem." He was bluffing, you know. He was pretending like he had a good relationship with Ronaldo. But the truth is, he didn't. He didn't. He did. And now we see like he's not even having any good relationship with any of the players. So if he bought a striker back then to replace Ronaldo, so on January we wouldn't have to get, who was it? Weghorst. Weghorst was a panic buy, right? We shouldn't have. It's embarrassing. Weghorst played for United. It's
I think the silence have been terrible on the Ten Hag, man. I think ultimately, I mean, just a quick question before I let you go. Do you give him you let go of him now, or do you wait till the end of the season to make a bit better decision?
Oh no! Like since then he's been doing bad decisions over bad decisions over bad decisions. I wouldn't give Ten Hag any chance. But you know the speculations about this. Who was it? Potter. Yeah.
Potter.
No, I don't think he's a good fit. I think what we need right now for this team is an experienced manager. You know, this team has been through a lot, and the many criticisms has been going their way. So we need a manager that has experience, that will get respected when you get into the dressing room the first day. You know, someone like who has a good reputation, someone like Antonio Conte. Like it's bad luck getting a manager back again, but Mourinho, because he's got a good reputation. I mean, I'm not saying get Mourinho back, but you know, some coach that has good reputation. Not Potter. Potter is another Ten Hag because he's not even coached world class players before, just like Ten Hag. That's why we can't do the same problem here.
Yeah. Now, big up, man. Big up Abel, man. Nice for coming on, man. I think that's your brother there, isn't it? This is your brother. Are you in the same tent?
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Hi, man. Get out of the tent, man. Get out of the same
You
tent there.
finally
Man.
figure
What's
it
going
out,
on, man?
didn't you, Said?
No,
Oh
big up,
my
man.
days.
I'll get your brother back in 1 second, and then I'll bring you in. But big up to you, Abel, man. Big up to you. Football or soccer? Big up to you. I think it's mosquito. Yeah, man. Big up to you, man. What are you saying?
All good?
Yeah, man. How you doing, bro? How you doing?
But the Big Six meetup in New York, I didn't speak much because I
Yeah,
was
man.
recovering.
That's it.
I was
That's what I remember
recovering.
from.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
recovering
yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit from like a little cold, so I didn't, my voice was shot, man. But damn, man, I wish I wish I was feeling good that day. I was hearing the banner between Tobes and Oski. It was
Yeah,
funny
yeah,
as
yeah,
hell,
yeah.
man.
Big up, man. Them man with
Hell
jokes,
yeah,
man. Them
man.
man with jokes.
Pretty much, man. I agree with most of the things that you guys are saying. Man Dumb Talk is awesome show, man. I love that show. I
Nah,
watch it all the
appreciate
time.
it, man.
I
Come on,
agree a
man.
lot. Like
Appreciate it.
I wasn't Eric Ten Hag out like at first, but then after that Bayern game, I was like, I'm done. I have a lot of Bayern friends in this area. There's a lot of Bayern
Mm,
fans, and they're not happy with the way they're playing. They're not happy with Tuchel. They're not happy that with their players, and it's like Bayern is not even that bad. Like looking at it from the outsider, you're like
mm,
Bayern is not even looking that bad, but they don't like what's happening in their club. Why? Because they're a big club. So big clubs make big decisions. This is why they have two trebles.
mm,
This is why they're the biggest club in Germany. I know it's a different league and everything, but they always make it far in the Champions League. United, we don't act like a big club, and if we want to be a big club, we have to make big club decisions, and that starts with the manager.
facts.
That starts with the manager, because if like let's say Real Madrid, any other, I know it's like, oh, you can't compare United, but why not? We're a big club. We're the biggest club in England. Why can't you compare all these big clubs to uh, so mediocrity. All these people are settling for mediocrity. Our standards have dropped so much as fans. Not mine, because after I saw that with
Mm,
Bayern, dude, they didn't even. It was so easy for them. They weren't even like, they were just on cruise
mm,
control. That's embarrassing. I'm like they're hyping up United like throughout the years, and then for my friends to be like, to see that crap, I'm like, dude, I felt so embarrassed, and I was like, you know what?
mm.
I'm done with this guy. I'm done with this guy. Like at first, I was like, you know what? I hear it. I hear the whole structure thing. I hear it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
like,
But then
I
you
was with
start
Nate
to
G.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
with
yeah.
like Nate G, and Ty. I was like, you know what? I feel these men. But then after watching that, I'm like, dude, the the main job of a coach and a manager is to get the best out of your players. How is bringing McTominay for Kobe Mano getting the best out of your players? How is benching Varane on for the Manchester Derby getting the best out of your players? How is scapegoating Sancho for a loss at Arsenal getting the best out of your players? It's like
Mm,
that's the number one job as a manager, is to get the best out of your players. I've heard a lot of other people calling. They want to act like, oh yeah, I've coached before and I know how hard it is. No, you don't. You can't, just because you coach like Sunday league or whatever doesn't mean that it's hard. It's like, oh, I know how it works. No, you don't. Like this is
mm,
professional football. This is a professional sport, and if you're not good enough, then you got to get out. It's as simple as that. If people acting like Eric Ten Hag is their dad, I feel I,
words.
I swear to God, if Eric Ten Hag was in a relegation battle, these people would be like, trust the process, trust the process. It's a rebuild, bro. Whole point of a process in the rebuild is for you to see something, but
Mm,
we're not seeing anything. Like I would be like, okay, fine, I get it, and they keep using the whole structure thing, but that's all gone when he's doing decisions like subbing off the wrong people for the wrong players, and just being so exposed in the midfield, being so easy to
mm,
score against. How are you there saying, oh, we got to back the manager, we got to stick with him until the summer? No, get this guy out tomorrow. Get this guy out now. And you know what? I
uh,
hear the whole Graham Potter thing, but only as an interim. I wouldn't mind him only as an interim, because I was watching the stream that you guys did with Rant, and he was saying he's that type of guy that would kind of put your the arm around you, and I feel like that's the type of egos we have at this moment, where maybe they need that type of ego. Maybe they don't need more of like a dictator, Eric Ten Hag,
mm,
disciplinarian, to get the best out of these players and their mentality. Of course, these players aren't good enough, 100%, but we can't address that right now. We can't, and it's unfortunate, because I think since the whole takeover thing, I don't know if they're gonna sack him because of financial issues. So I think they're gonna
I think they're going to stick with him until the summer, which for me is the wrong decision. You got to get this guy out. Send the message. If you have a new ownership, you got to send the right message that this club will not settle for mediocrity. This club will not settle for anything. The manager's lost his job. You're next. You got to step it up or you're next. And I don't get why these people want this guy in. I hear the whole structure thing, but for me, after the Bayern game, I was like, I'm out, Saeed. But yeah, man, I basically
No, I
agree with
appreciate you
all the
coming
things
on,
you
man.
guys are saying, bro.
No, I appreciate it, man.
Yo,
Now you
Saeed, you're
spoke a
the
lot of
man.
facts, man.
Yo, keep
Come on, bro.
doing your thing. I'm going to Manchester for I'm going to Old Trafford in February, man. Maybe I'll see you there. We'll see what's up, man.
What game is that? West Ham.
No, I'm going for the Manchester Derby and Etihad. I'm also going for the Fulham game. But the thing is, the Fulham game, hopefully Fulham don't make it to the Carabao Cup final, because if they make it, then obviously that game is gonna get postponed.
Oh yeah.
So
they play Liverpool though, aren't they? They play Liverpool out, right?
Yeah, so hopefully, yeah. A long day for them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Long day.
hopefully I'll be there for Fulham, and then I'll be at the Etihad for the Derby. I mean, hopefully, man. Hopefully his manager's out by then, because I booked this trip
Bro,
long
trust
before.
me.
And look,
Yeah, man.
last thing before I go. Last year, Erik ten Hag deserved credit. He deserved credit because he got us in a good position. He got us a first trophy in years. But the whole point was we were supposed to build on that. We're supposed to make the team better. And it makes me so upset because everyone around us has gotten like worse, besides like Liverpool and like Tottenham.
Yeah.
Everyone has kind of gotten a little worse, and we've gotten way worse. So it's like, only if we have built on what we did last year, we could have been almost challenging, but we didn't. And you know what? Since you didn't, you're out, man. It's Christmas past already. People were like, I'm giving until Christmas. Bro, get out of my club, man. Today. Big up, Saeed,
Big up,
man.
bro.
You're the man, dude.
Nah, football or soccer, big up, man. Thanks for having me, man. I'll see you February,
You got
man.
it, bro.
Big up, bro.
Jersey boy.
Love.
Jersey boy like Staffy. Jersey boy.
Staffy, yeah, man. Big up Jersey, man. Jersey's nice, man.
Hell yeah.
Big up, bro. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up to you. We're gonna bring in Kevin and Noah in the building. Kevin, Noah. Noah, you still in the tent? Yeah, you still chilling in the tent? Life's good in the tent. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm
Big
still
up
in
to you,
the
man.
tent. I'm still in the tent.
Come on. Big up, man. I'm gonna go for you, Kevin, and then you have your say, and then obviously I'll bring in Noah next, man. But Kevin, have your say, and then we'll go next.
How are you both doing? Almost. How you both
Yeah,
doing?
but I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, I just got COVID right now, so I'm hopefully
Oh
getting
shit!
better.
Sorry to hear, man. Sorry to hear, man. Sorry
That's
to hear.
all good, man. They're getting better now. First time actually speaking to Noah as well, so big up to you as well. Yeah, how has this manager made it past the Christmas is beyond a joke. Like, I wanted him out since Arsenal away, believe it or not. That was like the time I was like, yeah, I'm done. You can't be spending 400 million quid, and how do you say it? Now being -6 goal difference past New Year. The last
Crazy.
managed to do it was in 1930. I can't remember the geezer's name. Big up to him though.
Yeah.
In peace, or if he's not here anymore, or anything. But the last Man United manager to have conceded to have 13 losses by Christmas was in 1930. This guy has broken. This guy has broken record after record after record. The wrong records, by the way. I won't be surprised if he breaks another one come the Wigan game.
Yeah.
We're already out of every competition come New Year, apart from the FA Cup, which I desperately want to win that. We must win the FA Cup. I couldn't care less what anyone says. We have to win that. It's a trophy. We all know that Manchester United have to win trophies. It's in our DNA. We must bring the trophies back to the club. We must. And this manager is just making us look worse. I won't be surprised if we get knocked out against Wigan. I really won't. I really wouldn't be surprised, because Wigan knocked Manchester City out. Yes, albeit Manchester City and Wigan, it happened a long time ago now, but still, anything can happen in football. We all know. Man United could get slapped 2-0 by Wigan on Monday, and everyone would be like, "Oh, the fans online will still be telling you watch." Just you watch. I have not seen I've seen a lot of this fan base turn, but I have not seen half of this fan base turn. Not more than half yet. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I don't want to mention the channel's name because it's out of respect. There's a certain somebody on a channel that mentioned that Ten Hag is the best manager of Manchester United since Sir Alex Ferguson retired, and I had the audacity to put Mourinho second after he won 3 trophies. Let me tell you something. If Ten Hag is the best manager, why did Mourinho not break any of the records that Ten Hag is breaking? Why is Mourinho not breaking the records that Ten Hag is breaking? Why is Ten Hag breaking more records than David Moyes has in 2013-14? We could have more losses than David Moyes come this season, and I can guarantee you it's happening under this manager. And I will not be surprised if we have 20 losses by the end of the season.
You agree, Noah? You agree with that? What he said there in terms of, the points that Iker has made. Do you agree with that, Noah?
Listen, for me, yes, I can agree what he's saying on his opinion. Yes, we all know that. Listen, last season, Ten Hag, he only just won Carabao Cup, but even after that, even turned out even worse, and also even some of the transfers from the beginning when he started coming from Man United, it didn't work out. Some of those transfers, like Anthony, it didn't. That is the biggest mistake. You cannot have that 80 million a flop player who doesn't even perform, and this is on the manager. I'm sorry, this is on him because I cannot trust this process anymore.
You're done.
Listen, my big brother. Yeah, listen. My big brother was going to mention about trust the process. There is no trusting process under by the Glazers owners, even anyone who can come and buy anyone by Enos. Listen, I know I can respect Sergio Ratcliffe. Listen, he's a Man United fan, but do I even trust him? That's the question. Is he going to be the same like the Glazers? I don't know.
It could be
That's
worse.
the main issues. Because who is he going to bring as a sporting director or even the head of recruitment to build something, the situation that we're having? We don't have the sporting directors ever since those the first ever since David Gill. Tell me, be honest. We have never been had that. That's the problem. Listen, as long as for me, Ten Hag must get out as soon as possible. I don't care.
Yeah.
Even if but for me, listen to me. To be honest, we have 4 games. Even on Tuesday against Wigan. Then next one on Saturday, Spurs at home. I don't care. But for me, we will lose. There's no guarantee because I have no feeling that we're going to win it. Even against West Ham at home. Then West Ham. Then Aston Villa at their ground, who haven't lost at unbeaten streak. And this is on the manager. So his end of the career of Man United is over. This is the January that is going to be the end. But I don't know.
I was listening to a podcast today about of this Brailsworth guy that's gonna come into Man United. He sounds like he has some knowledge about football. He was talking about Sir Alex Ferguson with some guy on the podcast. I forgot his name, but big up to him anyways. I'm not overly excited about this Sir Jim Ratcliffe regime that's coming in, and I call it a regime because we're still under the Glazer regime. It's still coming into what the Glazers have, what the Glazers are bringing in. The Glazers are still in charge of the club. Let's not get it twisted. Like, we're still under a Glazer regime. Am I wrong in saying that? Of course, because the Glazers are still 75% owners. So Jim Ratcliffe is owning 25% of the football club. He's owning the sporting side of things. But how is 25% of the sporting side going to take over the 75% of what the Glazers are doing? That's my issue, because I don't know how 25% beats 75%. That's just impossible. It's a small minority against a large majority. You're not going to take full control of that, and you still need Joe Glazer's approval of everything he does. The money is still coming in through Joe Glazer. Am I wrong in saying that? Because Ratcliffe already said he doesn't care about the investment that he's making. Cool. If you care about the sporting side of things, show it. Show me that you care. And I'm upset that announcement has happened so late in the season, because we could have easily had a January transfer window set for this football club. This guy could have easily put some money in for the January transfer window, but now we're going to spend all of January hiring people coming in. We're not going to sign anybody in January. Todibo's going to Tottenham. I bet you Todibo will still end up at Tottenham. I bet you Liverpool will sign some players. I bet you Manchester City will sign some players. But we won't. We won't do anything.
Nah, facts, man. Facts, 100%, man. Listen, lads, we're gonna end it there. Big up to you. What shirt have you got there? What shirt is that? 2015.
This one?
No, Noah's got a shirt there as well. Big up to Noah, man. He's waving the shirt there. Big up, man. Big up, bro.
Yeah. This was from my cousin that he bought from me as a gift.
Yeah.
Listen, I know one day it will come, no matter how it will take to get rid of the manager. Then, listen, for me, I don't know if I can trust the new manager by trusting his process. I don't know, for me, because I have to be careful with that. Like last season, because remember, every single Man United fans, you need to be careful. No matter how, that manager, you need to watch out. Even his transfer list, that he's going to sign the new players. If it's bad players, then I'm not going to trust.
Long
even
day,
that.
long day, man.
I thought
big up to you, man.
getting back into the top 4 against better players, but nah.
Yeah, nah.
Never was the case.
It's not gonna happen.
As long as we need a heart surgery. As long as we need a heart surgery.
Yeah. Absolutely. Noah Kevin, love for coming on, man. Kevin, get well soon, man. Get well soon, bro.
Yeah.
I think
big up, man. And then Noah, big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. Love for coming on. Big up, man. Big up. Listen, we're gonna wrap up here, people, man. It's been a good show. 1 hour and 55 minutes, something like that. So, yeah, man. Steve's killing me in the chat, man. What's he saying here, man? He's inside his garden and stuff. But listen, man, it's. I think it's a mosquito net, that one. I'm sure that's a mosquito net. But yeah, man. Big up to Noah. He's out of the net though now. No net now. The net's gone. Big up to Noah though.
Actually, it was a mosquito that I'm still guarding it. That means we're in the mid-tables, like we're in, the mosquitoes are biting us. That's what we are. And guess what? Big Steve committed. I knew you were going to say it. That's why he knows about it.
Yeah. Nah,
Anyway,
big up, man.
Big
Love
Steve.
for coming on.
Thanks,
Shout out to Big Steve, man. There you go, man. He just explained it there, man. He's in there, man. But listen, people, we're going to wrap up here. Guys, like the video. Tomorrow, I'll be back for the Newcastle game, man. I'll see you tomorrow for the Newcastle game. And yeah, have a good day. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.